I'm Lucy and this is my mum Julie.
Hello, I'm Lucy's mum.
And today we're doing a special Friday the 13th episode. It's a common superstition in both Britain and America and probably other countries as well. So we thought we'd explore some common superstitions. We did some research for this.
Oh, she's got lists.
There is a term for people who have a fear of Friday the 13th, and it's the longest word I think I've ever seen in my life. The theory is that if you can pronounce it, then you'll be cured of your phobia. So if you have this phobia, say it with us.
Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Easy. Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Well, we're kind of... I don't know if we harmonise.
Yeah, I know. Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Woohoo!
If we had the fear, we'd now be cured.
Yes.
But we don't, so we can't really put that to the test.
No.
Perhaps you could let us know if it worked for you. We discovered why Friday the 13th is a superstition, or why they think it's a superstition.
It is involved with the Jesus Christ and the Last Supper. There were 13 apostles. On the next day, Jesus was crucified.
The Friday comes from Good Friday.
Yeah.
They think, although there's no reference to it before the 19th century, so we don't really know if that's where it came from. But that's a possibility. Number one is skip the 13th floor. A lot of high-rise buildings just will miss out the 13th floor completely.
Yeah, some hotels do, don't they?
Yeah, because people don't want to stay or work on the 13th floor. Some airplanes or aeroplanes completely miss the 13th row.
Yeah, but really, if you're in 14, you must think to yourself, oh, no 13 in front, I'm actually in the 13th row.
Yeah, I always wondered that.
Yeah.
Perhaps if you have the phobia, let us know. What is it that you think is going to happen? Okay, number two. Watch where your hair falls, it says here. Avoid combing your hair on Friday the 13th. If a bird uses your fallen locks to build a nest, you might go bald.
Well, you would if you lost enough.
If the bird's taking it
and pull it, and they think, oh, this is nice hair, and they come back for some more and they go, mate, come over here, look, come on, buddy, come and look at her hair, let's all grab some. So I guess, you know, maybe if they chat to their friends, and they all think, oh, we want some of that really nice hair for our nest.
Yeah, it's cushioning. I mean, that would be awful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, otherwise I can't really see the significance there.
I can't say I've ever heard of that actually happening to anyone, but, you know, there was that film, The Birds.
Well, if you've got a better idea, let us know.
Let us know. Next one, handle mirrors with care. I think this is quite a well-known one.
Yeah, 7 years bad luck, isn't it?
Yes.
My dad, Grandad Ron, is very superstitious. When he puts a mirror up on the wall, the screws could really hold, you know, a 10-ton truck. Actually, Grandad Ron is very superstitious.
Yes, that's right.
He wouldn't walk. Oh, I'm going further ahead, but I'm sure he wouldn't walk under a ladder.
Well, that's a really good segue to our next one. Watch out for ladders.
What is the real reason?
It is something to do, it doesn't say this here, but I remember reading once that it's to do with the Holy Trinity. The triangle.
Yeah, I think I heard the same.
People would suspect that it was unlucky for some reason
to break through.
The Trinity,
but you know, practically, if you're going under a ladder and there was a window cleaner up there, you might get a bucket of water on your head.
I mean, that I can see. Where that one might have originated from. Yeah, something might be dropped, or you might knock the ladder and knock the poor fella off.
Oh yeah, that could happen.
So just practically, it's a bit dangerous and risky. So that one makes total sense. But this one has some ways to remedy if you find that it's unavoidable. You can avoid your bad luck by saying bread and butter as you walk under the ladder.
Oh, bread and butter, Why bread and butter?
I don't know. It doesn't
I've
seem
not
to have
heard that one.
No, give it a try.
If you absolutely have to, there's no other way. You have to go under that ladder. Obviously, look up first. And then go bread and butter, and go very quick, I would say, would be my
but not
advice.
so quick that you're flailing.
No flailing.
And quickly but calmly.
Yes, with the occasional look upwards.
Yes, while saying bread and butter.
Yeah.
Not to complicate things, but
no,
that's
a bit of
what to
multitasking there.
And if you didn't notice, maybe you were texting, maybe you were otherwise distracted, and you find that you've walked under a ladder before you had a chance to catch yourself.
That's likely with a lot of people.
Yes, especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
Then you can try crossing your fingers until you see a dog.
I've got this finger, I can't cross my fingers. Sorry, it makes me go whooshy. No, it makes
sorry.
Me, no, I won't look at you, but I can't do it. Have you still got them crossed?
No.
Okay. But why a dog?
I don't know. Maybe because they're just joyful and they remedy the bad luck somehow.
Maybe. Oh, little dogs are. Oh, any dogs are joyful, aren't they? I must admit.
How can you have bad luck around a joyful dog?
Well, not a joyful dog. I guess a vicious dog. You could have a bit of bad luck.
That's true. But it doesn't specify the type or the attitude of the dog.
So even just before you're bitten, it still could be lucky. But then if you are bitten, it's probably not.
Yes.
Yeah. But most dogs are lovely. So
yes.
that would not normally occur.
No, that's right. Yes. Yeah. I'm sure the dogs that are vicious have been mistreated or something's happened. So we don't blame those dogs.
No.
There's some BRIT Girls top tips.
Yeah. I've just thought of another one actually. My youngest daughter, Katie, your sister.
Yeah.
I say that like I have to explain,
I know.
You don't know. Katie Jade. She won't step on the cracks on the pavement.
Well, that's actually a perfect segue into.
Oh my god! It's like I never looked at those notes.
No. How did you know? You'll be very pleased that Katie avoids cracks.
Right.
Because there's a little rhyme about it.
Oh.
Step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So.
Oh bless her. She's always thinking of her mama. And the other thing she does, magpies. So you're in the car driving. Say she's driving and I'm in the passenger seat. She doesn't usually drive like that.
No, I was going to say, what kind of road is it?
Well, they're very windy in England, you see, so you do drive a bit like that.
That's true.
And you see a magpie, you know, one for sorrow, two for joy. If you see one and you don't see more, you have to wave at them.
Yeah, or you can say, hello, Mr. Magpie.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. You can
if
say
waving,
that,
for whatever reason, is in a vice.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you're driving, it might be. Next one, avoid giving birth. An old wives' tale. I mean, if you could just cross your legs.
Yeah, you would have to cross your legs.
Saturday the 14th.
Yes.
An old wives' tale says that children born on Friday the 13th will be unlucky for life.
Oh no. Do you know anyone born on Friday the 13th?
Steve Buscemi.
Oh yeah.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Right.
And Kat Dennings.
Well, they've been pretty lucky so far, haven't they?
Yeah, as far as
Touch
I know.
wood, knock on wood.
Yeah. Well, it does say for life, so it implies...
Yeah. So
maybe, are you a Friday the 13th baby?
I think you say 13 lucky for some. People actually actively search out the number 13, you know, when betting or...
Yeah. I know lots of people whose lucky number is 13.
Yeah.
It's not all bad.
But stay safe and see you soon for our next Transatlantic Talk.
Transatlantic Talk, I love it. Bye everyone.